What's up, guys? This is Narwhal Studios 123 here, and I'm sure I'll make another trash YouTube video. This one, we're going to continue the HTML website series, and yeah, I know that you might be all confused, but you should just watch my first episode just to get a better understanding. Today we're going to be focusing on style sheets. So I can't get the style sheet to work. I don't know why. There's a bug on my computer that doesn't allow me to do it. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using a different style sheet. See, that's my test. That failed miserably. So I currently have another style sheet that's working. And so I'm just going to load it up. And today we're not going to focus really much on this part, but we're focusing on the body part. Oh, my Discord messages are still open. I forgot. Okay. Anyways, okay, could you shut up? Okay, so anyways, I'm just going to show you an example, and I know it might be a bit inconvenient, but you're going to have to link it somehow. So just pretend that this part doesn't exist. Pretend that this index, that's our home file, okay? So, this home file that we have, yeah, that's the index. Here, let me just move this right over here because I don't want to do anything more with this. Okay. So that's our home file, alright? Now what you want to do is you want to open this up with Notepad or Microsoft Visual Studio, whatever you want it. And just make a space right here. That's where we're going to put our link to the style sheet. So the style sheet is basically what customizes your website with colors and changes the fonts. So what you want to do is create a new folder and name it anything you want. I recommend just name it CSS. Because style sheets are usually created in CSS, and what you want to do in CSS is make a new Notepad folder, or not Notepad folder, I mean Notepad document, and then you just want to make it so you save it as an CSS file. So I kind of screwed up a little bit there, but who cares? Anyways, just make a new Notepad file and save it as a CSS file, .css, because that's the kind of format we're saving it in. Anyways, once you've done that, what you want to do is, remember, still in that file, I'm just going to mine because it's not working. Oh, Jesus. I hate my computer, even though I use it all the time. So what you want to do is just pretend that these don't exist. I'm just, oh, I saved it. Okay, Control C. Okay. Actually, no, I'll just do this, but I'll just add a comment here. Do not pay attention to. Oh. So this right here is our body segment. This is how the body is going to look like, the body part of your entire. So basically the body part of your website is going to use these conditions. So this might seem pretty long, but don't worry. The body color, remember, the background color of the body is going to be white. So what you want to do is you want to type in body space and put in these things right here, the curly brackets right here, and just fill in, don't pay attention to this part, fill in background color, white, and then, yeah, just, this means that your background will be white. And now the font family is like your font, basically. And that's how your font's going to look like. So you can combine sans and serif, because currently it's just serif, but you can make it look a little bit nicer. Now, these margins just determine like where it's going to be located. The width just determines its length. You can customize all that by yourself. Alright? You don't have to worry about padding and bottom. You can test that out for yourself. It's kind of like a position. So you can just add anything you want. You can pay. You don't. You can just do whatever you want. Okay. Now I'm going to just copy and paste this, because we're going to actually need this next part. You can, below that, you can just put in HTML and do this. So this is what will happen in like the other stuff, like the whole entire background. So the background color, I made it black. You don't have to put in circle, it's just a style. This is the background size, it just determines the size. If you really wanted to, you could just do the, like something like red, blue, anything. But for me, it's just black. And I just like to have circle patterns even though they won't show up. Okay, so once you have all that done, what you want to do next is you want to go back to the home place, the place where your home is, this part, and then just open it in Notepad or something like that, and then in your home section you want to type in the code, but it won't work for me. You just want to do something like this. Actually, it'll be easier if I could just show you. So, if I go back to here, open with Notepad. I'll just do Notepad for this one. So, basically, you would want to have this part. So whatever you need, so basically, let me just give you a quick guide. So basically, you type in link, okay? This will indicate that this thing is your link. The type of the link is a CSS, because that's the type of the folder you or file you used, CSS files. This is just put in style sheet right here or something. And the href, or the href, I like to call it, is basically where your file is located and the name of your file. You can just put like something like style sheet or website style sheet. It depends on what you named your style sheet. And you put CSS at the end. That's how you put in your style sheet. But for some reason my computer isn't handling the style sheet, so there's like something wrong with it. It's a bug. So yeah, the downside of that is I'm going to have to do this whole entire rest of this series without making my website look beautiful. If you customize your website right, I'll just use my website as an example because my website's pretty good. I would say, not really. I'm trying to find a domain for it. The colors can look like this. Of course, you won't have this menu up here, but you can have like a background like this, your body like this, your sections like this, and more. We'll talk about style sheets later on. Yeah. Now that we've got the style sheets out of the way, I just want to talk about some other stuff that I would like to do in this video. So, oh no, not that. Okay, so once you put in the link, I'll just mark it as a comment link. What I want to do next is show you some things you can do with the words. So, the hello world statement. Let's say, how do I make it bold? Well, so you know how there's these greater sign and equal signs, right? Which are like separators of some sort. Well, just do something like this between hello and or actually to the side of hello and world, and then put strong and end strong. You make sure it says strong, no caps, and once you save it, when you open it up, it will be bold because, yeah, that's what it does. It just makes it bold. That's something very basic. Next video we'll talk about more stuff about stylizing your website. You can also make your website, you can also have paragraphs like these. Strong, day one, and strong. This is my first day of coding. And you can end it like that. Strong. You can keep your own diary, something like this. Strong. This is my second day of coding. Jesus Christ. Keyboard. Okay. Yep. That's pretty much it. So next video we'll talk about more stuff. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Getting the style sheet to work was a pain, and it didn't even work in the end. So yeah, I'll look further into that. For now, just do what I said in this video. And bye. I should never use that ending sequence ever again. Okay, bye.